And we're live.
What did Haiti do to get shit on this much by Mother Nature? Like every year.
Let me tell you.
Bad part of the
Please.
planet.
Wrong.
In.
Here's what Haiti did. They got taken advantage of by some American industrialists.
I know what
happened
Haiti
is-
actually did.
Okay,
Wait,
well, then you go
Hold
after
on,
me
I wanna hear-
because
I wanna hear Kyle.
what I was told is that they sold off all of their fucking timber to America, Americans, and now they have no barrier to protect them from these hurricanes. They're just a little dot out there in the ocean, and the fucking hurricane comes and washes them all away.
I was told, and I'm just going off what I read, whatever, but that Haiti doesn't have any building standards. Like, there's pretty much no zoning codes in there. They build these concrete buildings with no rebar. They build these wooden buildings. They build on the beach, low spots, etc. Haiti and Dominican Republic are virtually the same. If you look at it, it's like this island, and then they just cut it in half with a straight line. How often do you hear about these massive tragedies in the Dominican Republic? If you shake their buildings a little bit, well, there's rebar, and people don't just die like it's a house of cards. In Haiti, on the other hand, you just jiggle it, and their fucking version of the White House comes tumbling down.
Have you seen the the simulations they do like on YouTube where it'll have like a big wobbly floor?
Yeah,
and it'll
yeah,
have two comparative brick buildings, and they'll be like, "This is reinforced masonry, the way it's built in the United States," and it shows like a really vicious giant platform wiggling a whole house, and it shows like some movement, but
It
it's
probably
not going to fall
cracks
over.
and stuff.
Yeah, like maybe a little bit of
You know,
damage.
I
But
think
and then
we're
you
all
see
wrong.
one from like Dominican Republic or Haiti, and it gets like one half of a shake over, and the entire thing, like the bottom moves, the top doesn't, and it's done. Like just
Oh my
collapses.
god! What is this? You just fucking.
So I think I found a completely different theory. It had nothing to do with their building standards, their way of life, their tropical island location, nor the fact that they sold away their timber rights. I think Pat Robertson has the real story for us.
My
if
boy-
we all
Are you
wanna
guys
queue
queued
at
up?
Zero.
I'm queued
Yes.
up. Let's go.
3,
Ready to listen to
2,
this.
1, play.
And you know, Christy, something happened a long time ago in Haiti, and people might not want to talk about it. They were under the heel of the French. Napoleon.
Look at the
III
woman
or
he's
whatever.
speaking to.
Jeez.
And they got together and swore a pact to the devil. They
Oh.
said,
Does he not
"We
sound
will
a little bit
serve
like
you
Bill
if
Clinton?
You get us free from the French."
Elmer Fudd.
True story. And so the devil said, "Okay, it's a deal." And they kicked the French out. The Haitians revolted and got themselves free. But ever since, they have been cursed by one thing after the other, desperately poor. That island of Hispaniola is one island. It's cut down the middle. On the one side is Haiti, on the other side is the Dominican Republic.
Smart people are
Dominican
saying that.
Republic is prosperous, healthy, full of resorts, etc. Haiti is in desperate poverty. Same islands. They need to have, and we need to pray for them, a great turning to God. And out of this tragedy, I'm optimistic something good may come. But right now, we're helping the suffering people, and the suffering is unimaginable.
So that's Pat Robertson. I really find him hilarious. Howard Stern
He
goes
sounds
on.
great.
Howard Stern makes fun of him all the time because he'll go on. He can mock him. He can do that guy's voice really well. And I read that she consorted with a Jew, and that is why her family has been cursed. So perhaps, yes, you should seek out some sort of an exorcism for your daughter's tummy ache.
He gives
He'll literally say shit like that. Like
Is
the
he
girl.
one of those
Yep.
televangelists?
He
Yes.
is. He
Ah.
gives dangerously bad advice in a very calming and kind of like I'm just the kind of guy that you can trust. Like, I'm just
Oh,
looking out for you. I'm not in this for me one bit. I'm here to make sure you and yours are safe.
There are
Like,
people who
and that's what
listen to
makes him
these.
dangerous.
There are people who listen to these evangelists and take their word as law, just like
Darwinism,
As
Woody.
gospel.
You gotta let it
as
happen.
gospel. Thank you. It's just like this is irrefutable. It came straight from Pat Robertson, or it came from the Bible via Pat Robertson to me, and that is an unquestionable source. And he'll say bullshit like Haiti made a pact with the devil to get the French out, and they've been cursed for 100 years. I don't know how long. And oh my God, these poor people are being suckered.
Can I say that like the only time that I've ever seen that is like local access late night shows? Like in LA, there's probably 60 local access places. And that is where the only time I've ever seen like Joel Olstein or whatever the dude's name is and Pat Robinson, the funniest thing you can ever watch. I mean, when they're trying to explain around some caller, it's like from another world. It makes no sense.